Good morning. So let me share my screen. Whatever. Today, what we need to discuss? Sorry, I didn't share the document because I didn't have a time because Saturday, Sunday I have office. So that's the reason I'm completely forgot this one. Today I will share all the documents and everything. Understand? Today, what we need to discuss? Okay. See here. So in transform data, up to which part we discuss? Not replace value. Use first row as header up to this part I explained. Not completely explaining about replace values, right? Okay. So use first row as headers. Okay. This is what to this part I explained to you. Don't worry. Today, 100% after completing this class. Okay. 10:30. At 10:30 I will share the document. Okay. Or else I will try to share before itself. Okay. We'll see. Okay. So we'll finish it 5 to 10 minutes before, and then we can share the documents and everything. Huh? Next one is replace value. What is replace value? Means if you want to replacing existing cell values, if you want to replace existing cell values in any column, existing cell values, if you want to replace, you have to use replace values. Okay. But in this option, okay, not character wise replace, complete cell value, it is replaced. Remember this point. Understand? Suppose in place of A, I want to replace E. In place of X, I want to replace P. Like that, it is not possible in replace value. In replace value, always complete cell value it is replaced. Okay, understand clearly. In that cell, suppose Canada is there. I want to replace it to CA12 or something other value. Okay, France means FR. Okay, Mexico means ME. Like that, MX like that. I want to display. Understand clearly. That means existing. See, in place of existing column value, I want to replace a new value. But this option is cell wise replace. This is completely, we can call it a cell, one cell. Understand? See here. The box is there, right? See here. See, this box we can call it as a cell. Okay. So in place of complete cell value, if you want to replace it, then we have to use replace value. Character wise cell values are not character wise. If you want to replace means this replace value is not the option. There is a DAX function is there. There itself you have to use that one. But in transform data, always cell wise, not character wise replace. Understand clearly? Okay. See here. Suppose for example, in place of Canada, I in this country column, wherever Canada is there, so I want to replace it to some other value. Okay. So what I need to do, there are two ways we can replace it. One is select the complete column like this and click on replace value. And here, which from which value to which value you want to replace, that values you need to give inside these text boxes. Okay. Suppose, for example, I have a Canada, right? That value you need to write first. In place of Canada, what you replace? Suppose, for example, see here, understand or no? Now, when I click on OK, in that particular column, wherever Canada is there, that means in whichever cells Canada is there, in all the cells in place of Canada, it is replaced to CA. Understand clearly? Is that clear? This is one way. Another way is, another, another way is, okay, you can select the cell value also. Suppose, for example, I want to replace Canada to CA. That means Canada cell value you need to select it. Any Canada cell value you need to select. Suppose, Vijay, here Canada is there. Can I select this one? Yes. Here Canada is there. Can I select this one? Yes. Any cell value you need to select. Okay. Select it and then click on it. When you click on it, did you see this one? Whichever cell value you are selected, that value automatically it will comes in value to find. Understand? Only replace with option only you have to give. What value? Did you see that one? Understand clearly? This is how you can use the replace value. But character wise, we cannot replace it. Remember, very, very, very important option. Understand clearly? Okay. What is the next option? Merge queries. What is merge queries filter? What is merge queries? Hmm? Merge queries means, I will tell you. See here. Merge queries means if you want to get the columns from another data set. What is that? If you want to get the column from another data set, must and should you have to use merge queries. Understand it? In SQL Server, if you want to get the column from another data set, what concept we are using there? Very good. Using joins only in the select statement, you are using multiple column. You are getting multiple column from multiple data set. That is called joins, right? Here it is merge queries. In Power BI, in transform data, it is called merge queries. Understand clearly enough? Okay. What is merge queries? Getting a column from another data sets is called as merge queries. Okay. Don't think like merge queries means combining the columns. Okay. Not like that. Getting a column from another data set. Suppose, for example, you have A table is there, B table is there. Suppose B table columns, I want to add it in the A table. Understand clearly? Is that clear? Like that. Then must and should here in transform data, merge queries is the only the option. Understand clearly? Same in merge queries, same joins. What joins we discuss it in SQL Server, same joins inside the merge queries are there. Same thing you can have. But there, by writing some command, you can execute that one. But here, no need to write any. No need to write any command. Directly, you have all the just applying the option automatically. The whatever join output it is that directly that output it will shows here. Understand clearly? See here. Here, merge queries. See, you need to click when you click on this drop down. Okay. See here. Did you click on this drop down? How there are two options are there. Merge queries as new. Merge queries merge queries as new. Understand or not? Merge queries means, see here. See, both are same. Merge queries, merge. But what is the difference between merge queries means, as new means, whichever data set we are selected in the data set, other data set columns are added. You understand or not? Okay. Whichever data set you are selected in the data set, other data set columns are added. That it is called merge queries. Understand? In merge queries, whichever data set you are selected in that data set, other data set columns are added. Understand? Or not? Merge queries as new means, merge queries as new means, that means it will create a new data set. In that data set, both the data set columns are available. That is the main. It see, this is in the existing data set, other data set columns are added. But here it will create a new data set. In the data set, in which tables you are applying that merge queries, the both the table columns are available in the new table itself. Understand clearly? Don't worry, I will show you both the cases. Let's see here. Suppose first we need to prepare a table, which table columns you need. Suppose if you want to apply merge queries means, okay, you required one important point. What is that one? If you want to apply joins means, what is required in both the tables? If you want to apply joins, what is required in both the tables? Very good. Common column. Common column. Common column. Huh? Must and should here also, when you want to apply merge queries means in between the data set must and should required common column. Okay. Here also common column must and should require. What is the common column rule? What is the rule for common column? Same data type, not same column name. Same data type, matched values must and should required. In between the common columns, matched values must and should. If there is no matched values, we cannot apply the match queries. Understand clear? Okay. First, see here. What are the tables? On which tables you want to apply? Did you see left table and right table? Because we already discussed the same thing in SQL Server. Okay. Same thing. Okay. Here also we need to see here. There is a left table is there. In that left table, ID 1, 2 and name column is there. In right table, product ID and sales is there. Okay. What I required is in left table. What is that? In the left table. Okay. The right table columns are added. In left table, right table columns are added. Understand or not? In left table, right table columns are added. See here. This is the left table. In this left table, what table columns are required? Right table columns. Understand clearly? Now see here. Left table. Okay. In left table, see here. Suppose for example, when you click on merge queries. Okay. So see here. Suppose for example. So whichever table you selected, merge queries means what? Whichever table you selected, other data set columns are added. So on which table? See here. If you want to apply merge queries means two tables are required here. Two tables are required. But in joins in SQL Server, n number of tables n number of table columns. But in Power BI transform data, okay, at a time you can apply it only on two tables. Merge queries are applied only on two tables, not more than two tables at a time. If suppose first two tables are applying merge queries, after that, after completing that, you can apply with another merge query table. Understand clear? But at a time, only two tables. Understand? Suppose I have left table is there, right table is there. So in the left table, right table columns are added. That is what my target. So that's the reason I selected the left table and click on what is this one? Merge queries. See here, if you selected, then whichever table you selected, that table first it will comes here. Automatically it will comes. Then what is the another table that you need to select it here? Okay, here what is that one? Right table. Now see, whichever table, first table is there, this is a left table. Below table is right table. Every time you have to think like that because there is a left outer join, right outer join, all the joins are there, right? The same joins here also. When you are applying a joins means you have some rules for join respective joins, right? Left means display all the record from left side table, matching record from right side table. Then this is the left table. First table is the left table. Second table is the right table. Like that you have records. Understand clearly? Once you select the tables, still OK button is not enabled. Why? Why? See here, OK button is in disable. Why OK button is in disable? Why OK button is in disable? No. Common column. Okay. First you need to select. See here. After selecting tables, okay. After selecting the tables, must ensure you have to select the common columns between the data. Then only OK button is enabled. Otherwise, it is in disable mode. It is in disable mode. Okay. So suppose for example, okay, what you need to do means you have to select the common columns between the tables. Okay. You have to select the common columns between the tables. What is the common column here? ID and here product ID is the common column. So did you see? Once you select the common columns in both the tables, OK button is enabled or not? Yes. Understand? Click on here. Don't worry, we'll discuss joins other next. Okay. So first click on OK. Then what will happen? In the left table, see, in the left table columns, along with the left table columns, right table columns, all the right table columns are appeared here. All the right table columns are appeared here. See here, if you want, okay, whichever columns you required. See, in the right table, did you see? Okay, so you have to click on this drop down. Then you will see under this table, what are all the columns are there that you can see here. Which table columns you required? Sorry, which columns are required in the table? Those you have to check it. Which columns are not required, you have to uncheck it here. Whichever columns you uncheck it, those columns are removed. Okay. Whichever you check it, those columns only it will display. It will add it in that particular selected table. Understand clearly? Suppose, for example, I uncheck this one. I want only sales. I want only sales. If you want both the columns, okay, select it, check it once. Okay. Next one is uncheck this option. If suppose if you are not unchecking and click on OK, what will happen? What is the right table name? That table name dot column name it will display. You understand what I'm saying? If you check this option, okay, whatever the table name is there, table name dot all the column names it will display. Did you see this one? See here. What is that one? What is the table name? Write table dot product ID. Write table dot sales. Like that it will display. Understand clearly or not? That's the reason whenever you are whenever you want to whichever columns you required, so just to check whichever columns you required. After that, you have to uncheck this one. When you uncheck this one, what will happen? Only column names are displayed in that particular. Understand? Only column names. Okay. If you check this one, table name dot column name it will display. Understand clearly? Huh? Is that clear or not? Understand everyone or not? Huh? Why only offline? Only few people are coming. Remaining people are not coming. Rare. See, listen carefully. Online or offline, both I explained to you. When you come to the offline, there are so many advantages are there. Okay. If you are come here, definitely you are completely your concentration here only. Even not checking your friends what they are doing, not checking your phones, or not doing other activities, completely concentrated here. Then only any course to learn properly. Otherwise, there is no use of it. Money waste, time waste, all these things it will happen. If you suppose if you are not available here, that is okay. But if it is available here, must and should you need to come to the offline classes and listen, because offline classes having, if you come to the offline, there are so many advantages. Clearing the doubts immediately. Okay. Or giving a task, different task in the lab itself and there itself, what you are doing and everything I'm checking. So that within the 60 days of training, you will learn complete thing. That's the reason, please try to come to the offline. If you guys are available, Hyderabad, try to come to. If you're not available, then continue on the online. It's understand clearly. Okay. See here. You understand, right? So these columns are getting into this one. That means in the selected table only, these other table columns are available. Understand clearly? Any doubts in this one? Is that clear? This is how we can do this one. You understand or not? Merge queries. Suppose merge queries are new means it will create in the new data set, automatically created in the new data set. In the data set, both left table columns, right table columns are. Understand? So before going to discuss about merge queries as new, what we need to discuss is merge queries. In merge queries, there are different types of joins are there. What is that? Different types of what type of joins we discuss it in SQL server? Tell me. Very good. Left outer join, right outer join, full outer join, inner join, cross join, self join, right? In place of cross join, self join, in Power BI, there are two different joins are there. Remaining other joins are same. That means left outer join here also it is available. Right outer join also available. Full outer join also available. Inner join also available. But in SQL Server, in place of cross join and self join, okay, here left anti, right anti. Understand clear? Right, left anti, right anti. What is this one? I will tell you. Very, very important. Those two also. Left anti, right anti. How many types of joins are there in Power BI transform data merge queries? Six types, same six types. What six types are there in SQL Server? Same here also, six types only it is there. Understand? What are those? Left outer join, right outer join, full outer join, inner join, left anti, right anti. Understand clearly? Okay. See here. So these are all. See, did you see this one? This is the left table. Okay. This is right table. Okay. After selecting the tables, what is the next step you have to do? Very good. Don't forget it. If you are forget to option to select the common columns, this OK button is not enabled. Understand clearly? Okay. Once you select the common columns, now what is the next option you have to do? Join kind. Okay. There are different types of join kinds. If you expand this drop down, did you see left outer join, right outer join, full outer join, inner join, left anti, right anti. Understand clearly? Okay. Left outer join, right outer join, full outer join, inner join, left anti, right anti. Understand clearly? See, first left outer join. What is left outer join? You tell me. What is left outer join? Okay. So that is not the definitions are very, very important. Understand clearly or not? These are joins definitions are very, you have to present it in that manner only. If you are changing, okay, once you understand the concept, definitions are very, very important. Because at the time of interview, all the theoretical answers only you have to say. 70% theoretical answer, 30% practical. Okay. Practical, it's very difficult to answer it. So out of 30%, at least 15% you need to pass for practical. Okay. Out of 70% is they are expecting 50%. See, 50% 70% theoretical part, 30% practical. That means they are asking some logic. We don't know what logic they are asking and everything. So most of the people failed in logical writing. Some people are they are able to answer it. So 15% is you need to do it in logical, must and should. Okay. If you are not able to see, 70% is completely you answered in theoretical. You are not able to answer in practical, in logical. Okay. There you're not selected in an enter point. Suppose 20 logical, 50 here it is. 100% you are selected. That's the reason in theoretical, whenever they are asking questions, you are able to answer properly in theoretical manner. Definitions must and should. As it is, you have to present. Understand? If they are explaining, can you please elaborate? Then you have to say like explain it properly. Understand? But definitions don't change that one. What is left out to join? Display all the records from left side table. But your answer is correct. I'm not saying your answer is wrong. Okay. But way of definition must and should be in a proper way. Display all the record from left side table and matching record from right side table. Display all the record from left side table. Matching record from right side table. That is called left outer join. Understand clearly? Is that clear? Same thing here also. Same as it is. Okay. See here. Now, see here. In the left side, what are all the records are there? These are there. In the right side, matching records means what are the matching records are there in those common columns? Only common columns check. You have to check matching records. What are those matching records? 2, 3, 2, 3, 4 only. 2, 3, 4, 6. 2, 3, 4, 6 related sales are displayed. See here. See here. 2, 3, 4, 6 related only it is well. One is not available in the left table. Sorry, one is available in the left table. Right table it is not available. What it will display? Same in SQLs are also doing the same thing, right? That's the reason. See, if you prepare properly SQL Server until you remember, if you practice it, no need to prepare Power BI. Just to remember the option where it is. That's it. That is the biggest advantage. It is interlinked tools. It is. If you prepare properly SQL Server, no need to prepare Power BI. If you prepare Power BI, no need to prepare Power Apps. If you prepare Power Apps, no need to prepare Power Automate. Like that, it will be there. But different application environments are different. You have to know each and everything. Understand clear? Is that clear? Is that clear? Hmm? Clear. Okay. You understand or not? That is left out there. Next, we need to discuss about right out. See, can we modify the same merge query step it is? Where is the merge query steps here? In applied steps, it is there or not? See here. Can we modify this particular merge query? Here, not this one. This is expanding what columns you require. That is the option here. Not this is the option. Here, this is the actual merge queries. See here. If you come here, see here. After applying that, you are expand that one. Second table column. Then it will go. So merge queries means this is the step, not this one. Understand? So, so can we modify this particular merge queries? Yes. How to modify? How to modify it? Double click, double click on this one, same window, it will open it. Understand clear? Now, which join kind? Right. What is right outer join? You're totally confusing. Huh? Your answer is wrong. But you are saying quite opposite. You are thinking like I'm not listening what you are saying. Huh? See here. Display all the record from right side table, matching record from left side table. Okay. See here. Display all the records from right side table, matching records from left side table. Remaining whatever it is not matching for those rows and null cities. Understand clear? Okay. In transform data, blanks are nothing but a nulls. I told you this point. Don't forget this option. Very, 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 very useful. Okay, blank means nulls in transform data, but when it comes to model, it will shows empty. Blanks means empty. You know the comparison. Don't think like here null means null values, NULL. No one is typing here. Okay, null means blank here. Understand? Now, is that clear or not? Same. What is that one? Full out. Full means all the records from both the tables. All the records from both the tables. See here? If you click on OK. Just to select the expanded right and automatic. See here? Did you see? Understand clearly or not? Is that clear or not? See here? In the left table, all the records, right table. If it is not there in this one, it is displayed as a nulls. Understand? Again, double click on merge queries again. See here, inner join. What is inner join? Record from both, matching record from both the tables. See here, again, select this expanded right table. You will see. All you will see what are the matching records here. 2, 3, 4, 6. That related records on it will display. Okay. Next one is, see here. There are two extra new options are there in Power BI transform data. One is left anti. Another one is right anti. Left anti means remember the records which is there in the left table, not there in the right table, is called left anti. You understand? Once again, left anti means the records which is there in the left table, not there in the right table. What is that record? So what is that record? One is the record. The records which is there in the left table, not there in the right table. What is that record? Only one. In the left table, remaining except one, remaining all the records are there in the right table or not. Those you cannot consider. Only which is there in the left table, not there in the right table. Okay. So those related records I want to see. Okay. See here. Click on OK. One A null. Understand clearly? Huh? Right anti means? Right anti means the records which is there in the right table, not in left table. Okay. This the record which is there in the right table, not there in the left table. What record is that? 5 is the one. Did you see? This is the right table, right? This is left table. So right table record which is not there in the left table means what is that one? Only 5. Did you see? Did you see that one or not? See here? 5, 0. For those related records in the left table, what it will be there? Null it is. Because it is not there. So that's the reason null it will. Is everyone is clear or not? Left anti, right anti. Very, very important. You have to remember this one. Left anti and right anti. Some scenarios are getting like this. So you always remember, if the records which is there in the left table, not there in the right table, is called as left anti. The records which is there in the right table, not there in the left table, is called as right anti. So you have to recollect these two options whenever it is required. Understand clearly? Is that clear or not? Okay. Vijay, I see few of the options when you click on merge queries. I see the options of, see here, after select. Did you see fuzzy matching to perform the match? Do you know what is this option? Use fuzzy matching. Sometimes. See here. Suppose, for example, I'm calling a name called Shaker. When you call these two names with the pronunciation, both are same or not? Hmm? Both are names same or not? Shaker. I'm calling, write a name Shaker. Then some people are writing one name, one way. Some people are writing because the pronouncing, whatever we are pronouncing, but sound will comes only with one name, but way of writing is different. Understand clear? See, at this point of time, sometimes they are having a common call in the common columns. In the common column, Shaker is there, this one is there. In the first table, this is the one it is there. Second table, this is the one is there. But when you check that use fuzzy matching option, when you check the fuzzy matching option, automatically both values are matched. Understand clear? If you not check use fuzzy matching, then exactly now what will happen here? It is whichever exactly matching, then those related records only it is considered. But pronouncing wise, okay, okay, sound wise also if it is matching, those also we need to consider as matching records. Then you have to check this option. You understand what I'm saying? Understand clearly. But here actually if you uncheck this one, what will happen? Exact values. SCKR. Sometimes here also it is there. Like this it also there. Okay. They are writing like this. Okay. Understand clearly? They are writing in three different ways, but pronouncing is same. Okay. But if you want to get this particular one, okay, but see here, so when you suppose if you are not check this option, what will happen? Whichever exactly SCKHAR, whatever it is there, those only it will consider as matching. Otherwise, it won't consider. Understand clearly or not? So whichever it is matching, it is related one. If you want to consider, you have to uncheck the use fuzzy. But if you check the use fuzzy matching, pronouncing wise, whichever it is the one, sound wise, whichever it is matching, those all it will consider. Understand clearly or not? So at that point of time, you have to use when you are using names. At the time of names, sometimes they are giving a different names. At that point of time, you have to use this. You use use fuzzy matching. Understand clearly or not? Okay. Is that clear or not? Okay. So this is how it will be there. Understand clearly or not? Okay. Next one is merge queries as new. What is this one? It will create a new data set. See here. It is, see here. So I'm selecting whichever table you require, that table you can select it. Whichever table here you require, that table unit. After that, what you need to select? Common columns. After that, same option. But see here, same window, same options. Okay. And you click on OK. Did you see? New data set is created. In the data set, left table. If you expand this one, right table columns. Understand clearly? Okay. So I will be back in 2 minutes. Okay. Wait for 20. You understand, right? What is merge queries? Merge queries as new. Both options, did we understand or not? Anyone having it? Very, very, very important. Okay, simply how? But in SQL Server, by writing a command, you will see this result. But here, no need to write any. Directly, you just apply the option, select the table. That's it. You will see the same output. Understand clearly or not? Any doubts in this one? Huh? This is about merge queries. Okay. Understand clearly? Okay. Next one is, what is the next option? Append queries. What is that? Append queries. In append queries, how many options are there? Two options are there. Append queries as new. Understand clearly? What is that one? Two options are there. Append queries. Append, what is this append queries means? Combining a rows of the multiple data sets into a single data set is called as append queries. Okay. What is that? Combining a rows of the multiple data sets into single data set. Combining a rows of the multiple data sets into single data set. In append queries, okay, in append queries, combining the rows of the multiple data sets into single data set. Okay. So in append queries, you can you can you can combine n number of data sets. Understand? But there is one rule in append query. What is that rule is column names must and should be same. Column names, data type must and should be same. In all the data set, column name, data type must and data whatever you want. Okay, data must not be the same. Only column name, data type must and should be same in all the data. Then you can apply, you can see the proper results in the append queries. If suppose if it is a different one, then you will see a different results here. Understand clearly or not? Is that clear or not? Okay. See here. Suppose for example, ID. See here, like this. Not only two tables, I am preparing using enter data table. I can prepare whatever tables you are. Because append queries can be applied on multiple tables. Merge queries, only two tables, one set at a time. But in append queries, it is not n number of tables. See, in all the data set, column name same or not? But data different, right? Okay. Understand clear? Okay. See here. Here also two options are there. Append queries, append query. What is the meaning of this one? You already know the meaning of merge queries, merge queries. Same meaning here. What is append queries? What is append? What is merge queries? Getting a data from, see, merge queries definition is getting a column from another data. That is what is merge queries will do in, see here, whichever table we selected on the table, other table columns are added. That is called merge query. Append query is also doing the same thing. Whichever data set we selected on the data set, other data set rows are added. Which data set I am selected here? Which data set I am selected here? Append. Append 3 is the data set I am selected now. Now, other data set rows are added in append 3 data set. Understand clearly? Na? In append 3 data set, other data set rows are added in append 3 data set. Understand clearly? Na? See here. Suppose, for example, when you click on append queries, see here. I want to append only two tables means you have to select this one. But I want to append if it is more than two tables means you have to select three or more. That means in three or more tables, two tables or more than two tables also it is allowed. That is the meaning here. Not only three or more tables, even two tables also we can use that one. Understand clear? Yeah. See here. So in the in the left side table, in the left side box, all the tables are available. Which tables you want to apply append, those tables you have to move from left side to right side box. Then it is, then those tables in, that means in the right side box, whatever tables are available on those tables only append queries are applied. What is append queries? Combining a rows of the multiple data sets into a single data set is called as. Understand clearly enough. Any doubts in this one? Huh? See here. Suppose, for example, okay. So which tables you want to apply the append? Those tables must and should you have to move to the right side. Then how to move those tables into right side? There are two ways. One is if you just double click on the table, then automatically it will move to the right side box. Another one is select the table and click on add option. Then automatically that particular. Double click on the data set. It will. Suppose if some of the data, one of the data set I want to remove from here. What you need to do? You need to select it. After that, see here, scroll down. There you will see cross button, right? Click on this one. Select this one and click on. See here, it is removed. Understand clearly. Understand. Suppose in the right side box, any of the table want to move up, down. in any way. These two you have to use it. Understand clearly? Is that clear or not? Is that clear or not? Okay. See here. Understand clearly now? See here. This is the table, right? This table you want to move to. See here. Suppose, for example, I want to move this table down at the end, not in this one. Because in which order the tables are there, append queries are applied in that order only. So first I need to take it as append 1, after that append 2, after that append 3. Understand clearly or not? So that's the reason I'm selecting this one, and you have to okay, see here. See here. If you want, suppose I want to append append one table is in third place, not in the second place. So that's the reason. Select this one, and you have to click on this option. Did you see? Understand or not? See here. Now click on OK. Why it is in? Did you see? All the data set rows are combined into a single data set. Did you see that one? That means in append 3 itself, append 1, append 2, append 1, append 2 rows are added in append 3. It is. That is append queries. Suppose, for example, if it is, see here. So in append queries, when you want to apply append queries, what is the rule for append queries? What is the rule for append queries? Column names, data type must and should be same. Suppose if it is a different columns, understand or not? Different columns means what will happen? Check it once. If it is a different columns, what will happen? See here. Suppose, for example, in append 1, I'm writing a different column called name, small letter NAME. Did you see this one? Okay, I'm changing only column name. I'm giving a different one in append 1. But in append 2, append 3, all are same it is. Now, if I click on append queries, what will happen? Did you see the result? Which column is different? That it will create it in a new column. That it will create it in a new column. It is not giving the proper results. This is not the exact results it is. Understand? So whenever you are giving a different column names in any data set, it won't throw any error message. It just create it in a new columns. That's it. See here, which data set columns are same? See here, that means those related one, did you see in the same columns it will be there. Which column is different for those rows, Here in this column, it is putting as a null. It will create in the new column. There itself, the name values are given. But this is a wrong one. That's the reason when you want to apply append queries in in Power BI transform data, must and should all the column names, data type must and should be same. Understand clearly? Okay. See here. When you remove this one and you go here, you see, understand clearly. This is how append queries will work. Any doubts in this one? Huh? Now see here. Append queries as new means create in a new data set. In the data set, all the data set rows are combined into a single data set. Let's see. What it will happen? Which data set is created? What is the data set name? Append 4. In that append 4, what are the data set values are there here? 1, 2, 3. Append 1, append 2, append 3 data sets are available in the append 4. Understand clearly? Is that clear? This is the meaning of append queries as new. Understand clearly? Any doubts in this one? Huh? Note it down all these things. Do you have any doubts in merge queries and append queries? Very, very important. In real time, these two options are very, very important. See, if anyone want to go with the data analytics, very, very powerful tool for visualization. Most of the time, most of the people are thinking Tableau is the powerful tool. Wrong. Everyone, they are migrating from Tableau to Power BI because very much you don't know. I will see the Tableau, how it will be there. It's very difficult. See, that is also visualization, but very difficult to remember all each and every option. Okay, very less options it will be there in Power BI. So we can easily operate without having a single knowledge in Power BI. It is just a migration project we are doing. In that migration, also same thing, Tableau to Power BI. They want to migrate from Tableau to Power BI. Understand? So that's the reason. Listen, understand, practice more on this one. Okay. Practice is very, very, very important. Okay. Practice it properly and let me know if you have any doubts. Understand? And so, see here. And one important point is like today, 100% now itself, I will share all the documents. Okay. In the Google Classroom, check it once. Understand clearly? Anyone having any doubts, online team? Tomorrow we need to discuss other related options. If you have any doubts, please raise your hand. See, I'm very happy when compared to the other batches. I'm very happy to this batch. Everyone online people are responding. You don't know other people in other batches, online people are just simply keep silent. Not, not at least whether they are understand or not. If I asking a question, at least they didn't type yes sir, no sir, explain it again sir. This at least they didn't type it. It's very difficult to type it, right? It will take time. Very good year, everyone. Online team. But try to come if you are there in Hyderabad, please try to come to the offline. Okay. Yeah, tell me, Prakash. Prakash.
Also,
Yeah,
yeah, my audible.
yeah, tell me.
Can you give us any data sets to practice it?
I already shared the data sources, right?
Yeah, first you have shared not that one.
Huh?
Yeah, during starting only you have shared some data sets, not that only for practice.
Yeah, remaining data set by your own, how I'm preparing that one, like
Yeah,
that, same like that, you need to prepare for that.
okay.
Don't worry, I will share this Power BI file also.
Yeah, okay.
By seeing the Power BI file, at least you need to prepare for that. Okay.
Actually, I would like to come offline, but I was not available in Hyderabad. So
Speak it
after
loudly,
one,
man.
actually, I would like to come to offline class,
Uh,
but I was not available in Hyderabad. After some days, can I come for practice or for clearing any
okay,
doubts?
okay, okay.
Yeah,
So
thank
who are available in Hyderabad, please try to come to the offline. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Okay. Don't worry, I will share this Power BI file also. By checking this one, what data set I'm having that one, the same data set you need to prepare for your understand clearly.
thank you,
Huh?
thank you, thank you.
So we can stop it here and we'll continue tomorrow. Okay. Bye.